Hello everyone! In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a quiz website, or maybe you would just like to add some quizzes element on your ready-made website. And the platform that I'm going to work with for today is WordPress website. So if you haven't got your website on WordPress, you can go ahead and create one first. Now, once you got your website ready, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the plugins area. So you can go and click on the plugins options on the left side of the screen. And then you'll be able to find this add new plugins button. So you can just go ahead and click on that button. Next, on the search bar, you're going to want to search for quizzes or quiz. So go ahead and type in quiz. And then WordPress is going to give you a bunch of plugins options that you can use. As you can see, we got quiz maker, we got contact form plugins, which is obviously not the one you can use for a quiz. And then we got quiz and survey, we got this formidable forms, HD quiz, etc. And the one that we're going to be using for today is this quiz maker. So you can go ahead and click more details if you want, which will give to you this detail page of the plugins in case you would like to know more info about the plugins. So here are the info, the ratings, etc. So it got quite a good ratings overall. And now I'm just going to go ahead and click install now. Now that we got our plugins installed, we're going to go ahead and activate it. So go ahead and click on activate. Now, most of the time when you're installing plugins into your WordPress, you're going to need to make sure that it is activated, because once you installed it, it doesn't mean that it is going to be automatically activated. And you can see which plugins is active and which one is inactive. If you take a look at the spot right here, we got the active sections, the inactive sections, and then the auto updates one. And obviously you're going to want to focus on the inactive section and make sure that every single plugin that you're needing is in fact active. So you can go ahead and scroll and search for the plugins that you want to activate, or you can also just type in the name of the plugins on this search install plugins options. I've already found the quiz maker that we just installed, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the plugins to make sure that it is activated. And you can see that it is already activated because I got this deactivate options right here, which means that it is already activated. If a plugin is not yet activated, you'll be able to see this activate button. So we're good for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on setting. Alright, and over here we'll be able to see the quizzes that will appear on our website. So first things first, we got this mathematic quiz, and if we hover our clickers on top of the name, we'll be able to see some options such as edit, duplicate, view result, or delete. I am going to go ahead and click on edit to see what are the questions that we got under the mathematics quiz options. So here is the quiz editor page. We got the title, we got the descriptions, and then category. And now we got the question. So we got 5 times 40, 10 plus 20, 150 divided by 3, etc. And you can edit all of the questions if you want by clicking on the pencil symbols right here, and it's going to bring you into the questions editor. Or you can also add some more by clicking this insert questions option. And then you can go ahead and click create question. So let's say you want to add a new question. All you have to do is type in your questions. For example, 10 plus 10 divided by 1. You can also add media if you want. We're going to go back to this part later on because I'm going to create a new sections for the quiz. And here you can add the answer. So you can actually add points. You can add points and then keywords if you want but you would have to upgrade your quiz account to the pro one. So we're just going to stick with the free one for now. So you can go ahead and add your answer, and then you can go ahead and click save and close, or save and new if you would like to add some more questions. Alright, so you can see we got the new questions added. And let's say that you will want to create a whole new category or a whole new sections of questions for your quiz. You can just go ahead and click on this add new button and start creating your questions through there. So here we got the quiz questions page. The first things you're going to do is to add your questions. So for example, I want to create a bunch of questions regarding about actors or actresses. So the quiz is going to be about actor. And let's say that you don't really know what to say at first. You can always go to ChatGPT and start creating your questions from there. So let's say I want to make 50 short question or quiz question about Hollywood actor. And now we can use some of these questions to create our quiz. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy some questions and paste it into my WordPress quiz website. Alright, so I've added the second quiz on my website. The first one is this mathematics quiz, which is the one that was originally created by the plugins. And if you would like to add a new type of quiz, all you have to do is go to the quiz section. So this is the one that we worked with before. And if you go back, or if you go to the quizzes sections, you'll be able to see a bunch of quiz that you can create through here. In order to create a new section or a new category, you can just go ahead and click add new and start adding your quizzes through there. So you can add your title. So I'm just going to create one for an example. Let's say this one is going to be guess the soundtrack, and then you can add images by clicking on the add image section, and then you can upload it from your gallery if you want. Add some description, and you can also insert questions from other places. So this is some of the questions that were made. This one is from the mathematics one, and this one is from the guess the actor one. And you can always click on the questions you want to add and then click insert question, or you can just create a new one by clicking this create questions options. So once you're done with that, you can always go ahead and click save and close. Now, in order to publish your quiz, or in order to make sure that your customer or maybe your website visitor will be able to see the quiz and play and answer that quiz, you're going to want to put this quiz into your post. And in order to do that, all you have to do is copy your shortcode, and then we're going to go to the post section, which is on the left side of the screen right here. You want to go ahead and click add new post. Alright, so we got into our post editor, and this is my personal preference. You don't really have to use this method, but I always like to edit my post page through Elementor editor. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and click the edit with Elementor. If you would like to do this method too, all you have to do is go to the plugin sections and install Elementor through there. And then after you installed it, you want to make sure again to activate the Elementor and make sure you already have an account on Elementor. Alright, so now that we got our Elementor editor, next you're going to want to go to the text editor option, which is this one's right here, and then you can just drag it into your website or just click on it, and this text box is going to appear. Then we're going to go ahead and highlight it and paste our shortcode quiz. Now we're going to wait for a couple of seconds, and here you go. now we got the quiz inserted. So I'm just going to go ahead and publish this post, and let's take a look at the page itself on real life. Obviously, you're going to want to delete the sections right here. I'm just going to leave it be for now. And let's try and play the quiz. So you can go ahead and click on start. And the first one is, who's the female lead in La La Land alongside Ryan Gosling? So I'm just going to go ahead and answer all of the question. And this is how it will look like once we got all of the questions answered. You can scroll down to see all of the questions that you've answered, and you can also see your score. And if you go back into your WordPress admin, you can also take a look at the result of the quiz by going to the results section right here. As you can see, we got the data of the WordPress user who plays the quiz, as well as the starting time and the end time and the duration of the quiz itself. And that's basically it. That is how you can create a quiz website on your WordPress. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.